There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. I guess she'll die. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. Right, well, the rain stopped. You might have watched part one's video yesterday where I was stripping this silage clamp. I'm nearly on the final hurdle now. I got one more bucket of tyres to get off here, and then we're going to do a bit of a reveal. We're going to have a look at what the silage is like. We just had so much rain. Look at these bad boys. Get these off here. Ooh. Oh, I got a wet glove now. I should have worn my rubber gloves. Should have worn my doctor's gloves, shouldn't I? Right. Right, just going to move the tractor over there, get the ones on that corner, and then we're going to have a bit of a cut off. See what it's like. See what we're dealing with under there. What do you reckon? I mean, I normally expect a little bit of rot on the front, just because the air can get in the front of that sheet. And also, do you know what? The flipping kids ran up it, put a flipping welly boot hole in it. Not really their fault. They were chasing the dog who'd legged it and run up there. He was after the rats. So the kids were chasing the dog that were after the rats. I was chasing the kids because they put a hole in the flipping side sheet. I don't know why she swallowed a fly, I guess she'll die. It's kind of like that sort of thing, isn't it? Right, put this down now. I wonder if I can show you the hole. I taped it up, I did a bit of a bodge really. Let's have a look. I don't know why, I guess she'll die. Look, footprint there, underneath there. I bet that air would be rotten. Almost guarantee it. Because the air was in there and I hadn't spotted it, so it's been rotten for a while, I reckon. Should we get these manky gloves on? I'm not touching those tyres without gloves on. It's just they're not very nice. Look at these gloves. I need to get some new ones. That's pretty worn out. Rigger gloves these are. All right. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. I guess she died. I can't remember the rest of it goes. I wriggled and jiggled inside her or something. In it, I can't remember how it goes now. I used to sing that with the kids. It's all about something else. And then she swallows something to eat the fly, and then I fancy having to look this up. I'm sure some of you know. What is it the old lady eats to swallow the fly that I guess she'll die, blah blah blah. Right, I'm going to dump this and then we'll get another one, get a few more, and then this sheet off. Sheet off. What's a load of sheet? We'll have a load of sheet in a minute to move. It's a load of old sheet. Right, let's go. Oh, come on. I don't know why, I guess she'll die. I'm going to look that up in a minute. Google, find me the lyrics to Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly. Right, this is magic stuff. Oh, here we go. I know an old lady who swallowed a fly, but I don't know why she swallowed a fly. I guess she'll die. Right. Oh. Swallowed the spider, wiggled and jiggled inside her. She swallowed a spider to catch a fly. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. I guess she'll die. Right, what else has she swallowed? There's quite a lot. My goodness me. Right, I'm just going to go through what she swallowed to get rid of that spider. She swallowed a bird to catch the spider. Swallowed a cat, imagine that, blah, 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 to catch the bird to catch the spider, that was there to catch the spider. She swallowed a hog. What? Ooh, what? Oh, she swallowed a dog to catch the cat. Oh, let me just move this tractor. I ought to be doing some work really, rather than worrying about an old lady who swallowed a fly. I guess she'll die. That's the thing about doing this, it does distract you. We got as far as the dog. Does anyone know what comes after the dog while I move this tyre thing? Can you tell me what she swallowed after the dog? Let's have a look. Oh my goodness me. There was an old lady who swallowed a goat. She just opened her throat. She swallowed a goat to catch the dog. Right, let's go after that. She swallowed a minister. Isn't that sinister? Who's making this up? She swallowed a minister to catch the goat. Right, we're going to go right down. She swallowed a rhinoceros. Isn't that preposterous? Right, I'm going to read you. Hang on, there's a horse involved as well. Oh, she choked on the horse. Right, this is brilliant. Who wrote this is a genius. I wonder who wrote it. Oh no, songwriters Russell Wilkinson, Lawrence Falcone, Stephen DePrace and Bruce Calderwood. Is it in copyright still? I thought it was really old. Right, I'm going to read the last bit because it's fantastic really. Okay, I know an old lady who swallowed a rhinoceros. Isn't that preposterous? To swallow a rhinoceros, she swallowed I'll start again. I know an old lady who swallowed a rhinoceros. Isn't that preposterous? To swallow a rhinoceros. She swallowed a rhinoceros to catch the minister. She swallowed the minister to catch the goat. She swallowed the goat to catch the dog. She swallowed the dog to catch the cat. She swallowed the cat to catch the bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider that wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. And she swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why. She swallowed the fly. I guess she'll die. I know an old lady who swallowed a horse. She choked. That's just... I'm gonna have to look more into that. Wikipedia. Who wrote that? I'll get back to you on that. Hang on, this Wikipedia. Oh, when was that written? 1953. How we go? This is an educational channel here. It was published in 1953 on Brunswick Records. I'm gonna look that up. Go on Wikipedia. Look up. There was an old lady who swallowed the fly. I guess she'll die. I've known that song all my life. I think it's brilliant. Wouldn't you just be like, I am off the subject of farming, but then that's what I do, isn't it? Wouldn't you just like to be the person who wrote, there was an old lady who swallowed a fly? I guess she'll die. You think how much of a laugh thousands of kids have had round the world with that song, and the Funky Farmers had a laugh at it as well. And if you could get a chorus of people just to sing that, speed it up a bit, what a cracking, I just love stuff like that. I just love a bit of kind of quirky stuff. Who sat down one day and wrote, like, if you write "She Loves You," like by the Beatles, "She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah," it's all about love, and you kind of, you know, there's plenty of songs about love, and it's kind of a subject that people pick up. But who thought this is a great subject for a song? An old lady who swallowed a fly, and then had loads of other things to swallow, and it's genius bordered on madness, and just like me really, but with less of the genius, more kind of madness really. Right, anyway, let's put this on, let's get a few more on, and then we're cutting. All right, well, further into my just dropped my knife. Further into, let me put this down a minute. I'll open up this bad boy. You might know about my knife. I like these Opinels, French things. French knife for a British farmer, hey? I just find them quite good. Right, further into my research into, there was an old lady who swallowed a fly, I guess she'll die. According to Wikipedia, which isn't exactly always the most reliable source of information, someone first recorded it or spoke about it in 1946. So it's been around a donkey's years, isn't it? Don't you just love that? Don't you just love that? The power of writing something that catches on and is there forever is incredible. Because this is what I always find amazing. You know, as you know, I'm a bit of a Beatles fan, but there was a time when something like Hey Jude or I don't know, Get Back, or you know, an Elvis song or something didn't exist. No one had ever heard of it. And there was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly, a song that you take for granted is just there and everyone knows it. At some point, it didn't exist, and then someone just plucked it out of the sky in their head, and it becomes something that people know, and it'll be around forever. And that, I find that kind of amazing, really weird, isn't it? Right, I've done enough stupid yakking. Let's cut this off. I don't know where we're going to start down that end. I'll probably do it in two. I think what I'll do is I'll draw a line here, look. Ugh. Is that in half? There we go, it's half a clamp, and then I can just section it there. But I'll tell you what, before we open this up, here's a reminder of what it looked like when we were filling it back in May. Nice time of day now. Whoa, look at that load. Oh, that was May. It's now had 5 months in there. I can't remember work my months out. It's had 5 months in there being pickled. 5 months is a good length of time for silage. It should be pretty well done by then. It's like if you, like those round bales I've been feeding, they haven't been baled long enough really. You can tell the silage hadn't really fermented properly. Cows still eat them, but really want a bit longer. Right, this is 5 months worth of pickling. I'm going to cut that open. We'll have a look what it's like. Oh, the glamour. The glamour of being sprayed in the face with silage juice. I can't shut my knife now. Sprayed in the face with manky silage juice. Oh, that smells... It's not delicious. It smells like manky silage. Right, let's have a look. I'll put this down. Right, let's have a look. Breakaway off the tripod. Right, what are we dealing with here then? Right, so look at this. This is where the foot went in. This is where the foot went in, look. And you can see a foot imprint there, look. And the air's got around it and it's rotted that bit out. I'm going to pull this away. Actually looks pretty good, doesn't it? That's pretty good. Let me just pull this away as well. It's like a big reveal. There's a few bits of rot. There's a bit there. Not sure why that's gone. That really smells. does pen and ink a bit. So I'll stick that in a bucket. I'm going to stick that somewhere to dry out a little bit because it's so wet before I try and bag it up. You might know we recycle all our plastic. I'll show you in a minute what we do with it all. So I stick it in fertiliser bags, actually the old fertiliser bags. So here's the fertiliser from last year or earlier in the year, the empty ones. These are the full ones, look. And what I do, where I've cut a hole in the bottom, I feed in the plastic into the bottom, and then the guy comes and collects that in the spring, takes it all away, and I don't know what we spend, quite a few £100 being picked up. I don't mind the recycling so much. What I don't like is the fact that it stinks, and especially that stuff, it's really horrible to put in those bags. But it's better than having a big mound of it kicking around, and we just dump those into refuse bags, into a sort of refuse truck when he comes and picks it up. Right, I've got a bit more work. We'll put the wire up, and then we'll see how the cows like it later. Bend this thing up, needs a bit of oil in it. Right, I've got to put a wire across there, but before I do that, I've got to get rid of this manky stuff. The cows aren't going to eat that, are they? So I better fork it out. Always looks worse underneath than it actually is on the top. Look at it, it's a bit mouldy under there. Look at that. Right, I've got a considerable amount more work here to do. Got quite a bit of the mould out. There's still a bit more to do. Got to get a wire up. We'll have a look at the end, I think. I'm bored of filming me forking. You don't want to watch Funky Farmer forking for half an hour, do you? And so basics, we'll put a wire up in front, and then we'll have a look at the end when the cattle have been on it. In the meantime, go home, or wherever you are, start singing. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. I guess she'll die. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. That's it, and we've got the clamp pretty well sorted. I've got a provisional wire on the front here. Realistically, that's temporary. I don't normally have stakes in it. Normally you form an edge and they eat back to it, but because we've got a sort of angle here, they're gonna have to eat that, and they might waste a little bit. But I'm not too worried about that. Electric fences stop them pushing it too far. They're in, look, they know, they can smell it. I'm sure they can. I'm sure they know that the clamp's open and they're thinking we want proper silage. The thing about the cattle is that the grass isn't as tasty now, but also they haven't had silage for 6 months. So for them, it's a bit like having, I'm guessing now, it's a bit like someone giving you Cornish pasties. You like Cornish pasties, but by day 7, you don't want a Cornish pasty, you want a Scotch egg. Someone's offering you a Scotch egg and you have that for 2 weeks and you think, I wouldn't mind a Cornish pasty now. And I think it's like that with fresh grass for the cows. They've had it all summer. It's not as nice now. They've forgotten about silage. They're coming back to the silage now, and for them it's a real novelty. So they'll be in on that later and they'll love it. But of course in the spring they love going out to the grass. So it's sort of switching around really. So we'll get them in here in a minute. I got a bale I'm going to stick out in the feeder for them. but they're going to have that tonight and the round bale. All right, girls. First girls on the clamp. They look a little bit nervous actually. Look at that, look at that. Those two over there tucking into the bale are putting that ring feeder, look, they've gone straight for that. These two, what are they doing then? Why aren't they going for that? Part of it is they weren't in this bit of the yard first, so they're sort of sniffing round almost. And now they've gone back to the bales. What are you doing? I haven't spent all that flipping time doing that clamp for you to do that. What are you doing? Oh, how rude. How rude. Look, are you preferring the bales? I don't believe that. Wow. Side clamp's ready to go. We've just got to get some cows on it. Wait and see what happens. There we go. And that's the difference that half an hour makes. Still quite a few gone for the silage round bale, quite surprisingly. But quite a few on the clamp, but not as many as I thought. They're not going for it, loving it, loving it, loving it. Let's have a closer look. I think they're certainly not particularly hungry. I mean, they've had quite a lot of grass this morning. And they're eating it, but they're not going for it as much as I thought they would. It looks alright. I mean, I think, no, it might be a little bit dry. It smells alright. You're liking it, aren't you? Got a bit of silage on them. Anyway, clamp's open now. They seem a bit reluctant. That's just a bit surprising. Maybe it's the wire being put forward too much, I don't know. You're not used to the taste yet? What's up with you guys then? Nothing wrong with that, is there? Alright. Well, they've got plenty of eating space. I got one or two have gone in the cubicle, so there's another one gone in there. But they seem to have gone for the round bales. That is surprising. And they're wasting quite a lot as well. I'll clean that up in a minute. Alright. Well, there you have it. So far, the cattle have gone for the round bales rather than the main clamp silage. Well, they won't be having any more of those round bales after today. I might have one, a buffer out there, but I'm surprised at that. I'm not sure whether to be concerned or just I'm not sure really what to think. Hopefully that they'll get into it. Well, they'll have no choice. That is their lunch for the next lunch, dinner, tea, breakfast for the next 5 months. There we go. Right, anyway, clamps open. There we go. They're still not in at night yet. Sorry, not in at day yet. Still out in the daytime, but we'll see about that. We haven't got much longer, I think. Right, I'm going to tidy that up. I'll see you again on another video. Crack on. You say my tea tastes better than that silage.